Welcome, YouTubers, GooTubers, Gentle Tubers, Perky Tubers, through the magic of the interwebs and the YouTube. We're heading this morning to Mormon Mountain. Overlooks Mormon Lake. We've been to Mormon Lake before. We're there for the Overland Expo a little earlier this year. So get your gear on, going full at gat, and hope you enjoy the ride. We'll check in a couple. I am happy to see the resurgence of dirt bikes, dual sports, stuff like that up in the forest up here. Whereas before, all was quads, sport quads, and side-by-sides. Don't get me wrong, 95%, 99% are still that case, but we're starting to see our two-wheel brethren coming back up here a little bit more, which is a good thing. Try not to run this guy over. But I would like to get by him. Easy there, fella. I always like to stop here. It's a real nice little trail, and it opens up into a field of wildflowers. It's pretty cool. Stop and usually get a couple of picks. There's always something different growing here. A lot of times it's the same old stuff. Take a break and get some water. Open fields, yeah. Right ahead of us is Mountain. I've been up there a few times. There's a fire watch up there. Oh, the stuff you find in the wilderness. Check this out. I stopped by before on the Rhino, but there's this 2.5-inch cable, and looks like it came unwound. Near as I can figure, this had to do with some type of, well, logging operation, but maybe some type of tramway or log pole or something like that, and just got abandoned out here. It's probably, I don't know, 100 feet long, something like that. Who knows? Looks like it was a bad day anyway. And we'll do Apache Mate again. The fire lookout up there is pretty cool. They it's almost like a public outreach kind of thing. They'll invite you up just as long as you're not gonna kill them, and they'll tell you facts about what's going on and what they do, things like that. On we go. Open range in Arizona. This is nice. I imagine a herd of buffalo out there, something like that. I'm surprised there's no cattle. Maybe they got this place protected or something. Awful lot of cattle up here this year. Beef prices must be pretty good. Jack's Canyon. As I recall, this is quite a little trip down here. Should name this thing Rocky Balboa Canyon. Now, there's a right way to do this and a wrong way to do this. I'm thinking that way. Now sometimes this little wash crossing down here is easy, and sometimes it's full of rocks. It's full of water. There we go. Water crossing, water crossing. There we go. Jack's Canyon. All right. Trying to save ourselves from getting a mud bath, so we're gonna skip the cattle guard and go through the cattle gate. There we go. Well, plugging along my little trail here. This used to be an open forest road, and for me to get my little soapbox here, this is what happens when we screw around and tick people off. Because really, That's all private property back there. And the Forest Service only needs the right-of-way, so if they give the Forest Service a key, they're good to go. And block people like you and me from riding these trails. So let's behave out there, man. Let's not tick people off. I gotta work around. Deer, deer, deer. See him? Little 4-pointer, couple of doe. I need to pay attention where I'm going now. That was pretty cool. Deer. Oh, really?
At the end of this trail.
Okay.
And I was coming this way. I turned around and went back that way. I mean, I don't know if they ever seen me or not. But
Yeah.
it's like shooting up this way.
Morons. We're going to take a little break here. See if we dork and fish down here. No backstop. Looks like they're shooting military rifles by the looks of it. Idiots. Well, we're going to let this side-by-side parade go by. Sweet Suzuki Samurai. I'm going to take this opportunity to a little break here to get a little lunch and see what's happening. We'll ignore the gunfire across the way. Little stop for lunch. Nice little picturesque area. Little Slim Jims and Rockstar. Some cashews for lunch. Still working on our workaround here. Try to get around some private property. Hoping this goes all the way through. Especially seeing how it's so stinking rocky. Just enough to shake you up. All it's got to do is get me about another quarter mile here. And we should be there. Back on our track. Dirt bike guys. That's the other fence. Perfect. Looks like it gets a little dicey up here. And it's hard to see what's going on, because the tree shadows are kind of camouflaging it. So getting a definitive line is a little sketchy. A little sip of water. Every trail is rocky this year. Trail's got little rock sections to it. Makes it a little bit more interesting. Well, we're heading down into a little constabulary of Mormon Lake, and through the trees out there, you kind of see a big clearing out there. That's the Knot Lake, Mormon Lake. And we're gonna plod our way down this big old hill, ride through town, and then we're gonna head up Mormon Mountain. Never been up there before. It's gonna be a first for both of us. So this is what I like here. This is, you know, defines dual sport. All the trails that we just hit behind us. And little tarmac. We'll be heading some more trails ahead of us. Defines dual sport.